Okay, so is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is.
It's visible. Okay, fine. Let me check the settings. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes, good evening all. We have around 15 participants. So I think, no, like, yeah, let's start. Okay. This session, we are going to discuss about mastering customer service management. This would be the second session of for this topic. Hope few of you know, like, remember the points we discussed in our first session when we were, no, like, going through this topic. We discussed about who are the customers, what is a customer service, why there is a need for a customer service for an organization to stay ahead in the market, to be no, like, leader in the market, to be ahead of their competitors and to have competitive advantage in the market, to sustain in the industry. Yes, they need to have good customer service. An organization should have a good customer service. They should be providing an excellent customer service more than their competitors. Okay, and who are the customers? Customers, you can know, like, classify them into two. The normal customers, that is the trade customers, and the final customers, that is the consumers. So customers or those set of, no, like, group of or an individual company or an agency or an individual or a group of people who buy the products from the the marketing channels or directly from the organization and resell it for the profit purpose. Whereas the direct customers, that is the final customers, who are, no, mentioned as consumers uh, as per the industry. So consumers are those people or agency or whoever individuals who buy the product for their own use. So they consume it for, no, like, themselves. They don't resell it. So that's how, no, we can classify the customers. So regular customers, that is the trade customers who resells the products, and the normal final customers, that is the consumers. And how to enhance a customer service? How will you enhance a customer service? First thing is uh, provide proper training for those agents, that is the customer service agents who works in their organization. So because they will be seen as the face of the company. For customers, for consumers, the marketing agents, that is the service agents, or the face of the company. So, however, no, like, whatever they are going to deliver, no, like, in the name of service, so that is what going to be the history, right? The organization's history. So you have to know, like, properly train those customer service agents on the product, on the service, on the industry, on the company, and everything, on the technology as well. And know, like, so that they can give the best customer service to the consumers and their customers. And what are the ways to provide the customer service? There are several ways. Like, you can know, like, give customer service over the phone. You can, like, give customer service, that is the service. It can be given to the customers in through WhatsApp, to any through any technology, or when the customer directly, consumer directly steps into the retail showroom or any other, no, like, the premise where the product has been purchased or the service has been purchased. So direct service can be given. And what are all the best ways to give the customer service? What could be the best ways to give? You have to know, like, identify the customers, no, who are in need of the service. You have to first identify those customers, and after identifying, you have to know, like, promptly uh, cater to their needs. Well, no, like, resolve the issue. If they are finding any problem in, no, using your product or using the information which has been provided by you, you have to immediately resolve the issue, clear off any defects, and make the customer, no, like, happy about using the company's product. And to know, like, become more sustainable in the market, you can even know, like, have a good business and professional relationship with the customer. There is no, like, creating a personalization with the customer, so that will make the customer, no, like, consumer feel that they are more important to the organization. So the customer as a consumer, they will think, no, like, okay, I'm just one of the customer, one of the consumer, but I am important to this organization. So that's the way, no, the service agents has to make the customers, consumers feel about the organization by giving the excellent customer service. Nowadays, no, like there are many tools, because no, like we have new technologies to give the better customer service, and no, and in a prompt way, in an efficient way. And how will you identify, no, like what the customer thinks about your products, your service, your organization through the feedbacks, right? So to make sure, no, like customers uh, are giving their, no, like feedback about the product, the company, the service. So give them the best use of the technology, which is very convenient for them. If one of my customers is not quite okay with, no, like giving a feedback through email, so what I can do is I can provide that particular customer, no, with, no, like some new technology, no, where the customer is comfortable in, no, giving the feedback. If it is through WhatsApp, if the customer is, no, like comfortable through WhatsApp, yes, I can, no, make ask the customer to give a WhatsApp feedback. Or if the customer is, no, like ready to give a text feedback, yes, I should be, no, like ready to do that. And if at all, no, like if the customer is happy to know, like give the feedback through any of the social media platform, right, other than WhatsApp, uh, social media platform. So it could be, no, like visible to know, like almost know the all the consumers or customers which follows my, no, like our organization's page in the, no, like the social media. Yes, that should be also given. So anyhow, any way the customer deserves, any way the customer likes to provide the feedback, so that platform has to be provided to them. Okay, so that's what, no, like we discussed about how the best customer service can be given in our last session. So this is going to be the continuation of. Let's know, like dig more deep into the this aspect. Okay. So let's first see about the 6 pillars of customer service. So what are those? First one is promptness. What is promptness? The immediate attention, no, what you're giving to the customer. So a customer calls or sends a message, or no, sends an email, or sends a text message, or sends a WhatsApp, or no, like in anyhow, not any mode, no, like, or no, like through a chat message, no, like a customer is trying to contact us. So the promptness, that is how fast the service agent is, no, responding to the customer need by, no, inquiring what has happened on, no, like from the customer side while using the product or the service or the information or the technology which is provided by the company. So promptness, the immediate attention given to the customer. So that is more important and the very basic aspect, no, like in the customer service. So imagine, no, when you're calling or no, like when you're trying to contact a customer service, you're being, no, like made to wait for half an hour, 1 hour. There is no response. So how do you feel? We feel irritated, right? We feel angry. We feel irritated, right? So this shouldn't happen, because, no, like it creates a bad impression about the custom and about the company in customers' mind. So promptness is very important. So timely response and, no, like to the customer queries and on-time product or service delivery are very crucial. And delays in addressing the concerns, no, and fulfilling orders will lead to obviously a bad customer service, a dissatisfied customer, and the companies must set realistic expectations and other to the deadlines to build trust. And automated systems and efficient logistics, well-trained trust staff. So these aspects can be used for giving a promptness in customer service. The immediate attention, the instant attention you're giving to the customer when they are trying to contact the service agent. And the next thing is politeness. So when you're, no, like speaking with the customer, no, like communicating with the customer by any means, so you have to be very polite. You shouldn't be very rude. You may be the know-it-all person, but no, like if the all the customers, you cannot expect them to be, no, like to be the, like experts in the, no, like technology or whatever while using your product. So you have to be, no, like very down to earth, and you have to know, like make them understand what is the issue they are facing, how they can resolve it, by providing the best customer service. So politeness while speaking with the customer, while communicating with the customer, that's no the second aspect. And then is the professionalism. So how you can know uh, okay, you have no shown the politeness, but how will you show the professionalism? Professionalism here, it actually means no, uh, you have to understand the problem, you have to understand the customer, you have to understand the problem faced by the customer, or the query no which is asked by the customer, actually what they want. So in order to know what they really want, you should be knowledgeable about the product, you should be knowledgeable about the organization, about the service, and how to tackle the problem. So to make it possible in advance, even before the customer contacts you, you have to be trained about, or in case if you're the you're in a supervisory position or a team leadership position, you have to train your subordinates who are the customer service agents on completely all and all about the in and out about the product or the service or the technology or the information which your company provides. And they have to know make them understand, you have to make those service agents understand that no, all the customers will not be the same. So they may be calling in different moods. One may be very much angry, one may be subtle, one may be completely drained out, drained, tired and drained out, because they tried using your product and it is not working. So they feel so bad and they feel so tired and they are not happy with the product. So each and every customer will be calling or contacting the service agents in different moods. So they have to understand, they have to know, have that empathy while speaking with the customer. And you have to know, give the best solution no for their problem. The problem can be anything. It can be they don't know what product to buy from your company, or they are not very sure about how it is going to work for them. And it can be something they have bought the product from your organization, but they don't know how to use it. And it can be a wrong product which they have bought. It can be anything. The problem can be anything. So politely and with professionalism, you have to understand the problem, understand the customer's point of view, and provide them the best solution. And then we have personalization. So this is very, very important to continue a long lasting relationship with the customer, and that would make them the loyal customer. And it is through these service agents, or no these through these service factors, the customer, a normal customer of a company or an organization, will become a loyal customer. So personalization is very important. So how you can know personalize the customers, how it can be done? So in many ways, nowadays, companies follow, many ways to get personalized with the customers. So when the customers usually purchase a product, their date of birth, or their anniversary date, those things, it is being, it is got from them. And the companies know through technology, through, these, technical means, what they do is they send automated messages to these customers, wishing them anniversary, wishing them birthday, so whatever it is, it is a kind of personalization. And the company provide them send them some special offers, since you're the good customers for a long time of our company, so here's a special offer for you, so you can make use of this offer. And many companies they have started giving consumer cards, the privilege cards kind of a thing, consumer cards. So you can have those cards, so every time you purchase, you will get 2 to 5% discount from the same company when you're purchasing the from the same company. So these kind of personalization will attract the customers and make them to buy the products from your company again and again. So there are many, technologies, which is available for these personalization factors. You can know your company can make use of this. So, and then, one second. Oh, okay. Okay. So why customer service matters? We all know to sustain in the industry, to have a competitive advantage among the competitors, in the market, and to provide no like excellent customer service, to maintain the quality, to make everyone know, that is no, to make the other stakeholders know that no, your company is providing the best customer service. So you need to have the best customer service. So how it is going to help you, if you know like what happens no, if your stakeholders come to know that no, your company is providing a good customer service, so your company will get a goodwill, because you're providing a good customer service. And because of that goodwill no like yes, the government or no the other no like organizations may give some no like privileges to your organization, to your company. And your company will be no like known as an organization which is no like especially into no like some CSR activities. And like your stakeholders will get good opinion about your management, and they will know like they may start investing in your organization. So anything can happen. And no like this particular no like word will no like spread through no like the loyal customers, and it will gain more customers for your organization. So there are many reasons no why you have to give a good customer service. So let's see no what is no like we have mentioned here. So satisfied customers more likely become repeat buyers. So yes, poor service on the other hand can result in negative reviews and customer churn. And prioritizing customer service not only drives revenue but also builds a loyal customer base. And good service leads to positive word of mouth marketing, helping business attract new customers. And customer service, it plays a vital role in shaping a company's reputation. The company will have a good reputation, a goodwill, no, in the industry, in the market, in the long run. So elevating customer service. So how you can know like elevate the customer service? First is invest in training and technology. Don't go with the conventional way of giving the customer service, because it requires no like when you're giving a conventional way of customer service, what happens is no like it takes more time, it takes more energy, it takes more money, it consumes more money, and no like it consumes more no like effect and skills as well. So don't waste all those no in by using the conventional way of giving the customer service. So go for whatever is no like trending in the market right now. So whichever is trending no right now to give the best customer service, go with that. So you shouldn't be having any second thought of no like whether to invest in those technology or not. So you have to invest to stay ahead in the market. Your company has to do this. So invest in training and technology. Once you have decided to implement the technology, make sure each and every employee of your organization knows about the technology, especially the customer service agents. So when they have to know like reply to a query through a chat message, they should be knowing how to use the chat software, right? So you have to train them. Even if they are not aware about it, you have to train them. And you have to know like give them a proper training on what are the types of customer base you have, and how you have classified them, like categorized them from the company's point of view, how you have categorized them. And how the customers know like how they can know like react when have received the wrong product, or whether they when they have received a defective product, or whether they have received the product very lately. So how the customers can react, and how you have to know like respond to those like queries, and respond to their like questions. So you have to properly train the customer service agents, both in the technology which we are going to use, and know like how to give the best customer service by following professionalism and empathy. And listen to customer feedback. Whatever the customer says, first politely listen, get those like all the like imprints, and then then properly react accordingly. And adapt and evolve service strategies. Go with different service strategies. Like because for each and every customer, the service is going to be different. It's not the same service no you are going to provide for all of your customers. So for a group of customers, the service will be different. For another group, it will be different, because the queries are different, right? So if a customer is so adamant, like whichever method you follow, how much ever professional you are, or how much ever like empathy you show, how much ever politeness you show, but a customer is like strongly adamant, like that he or she is not going to like accept your solution anymore and wants the money back, you have to go with that. You cannot be like so rigid in like not giving the like returning the money back. You have to like let the customer go, because like there is no point in wasting your time and energy on like arguing with the customer, because customer is like very adamant. So the customer has already decided that like yes, he's going to or she is going to not use the product, and they want the money back. So go with that. So it's not the same strategy you're going to use it for all the customers. So service strategy you have to follow differently as per the customer. Leveraging the customer feedback. How can you do with this? With the help of the technology. So establishing a robust feedback loop helps in identifying areas for enhancement. Regularly review customer interactions, gather performance metrics, and analyze the trends. So regularly the customer interactions has to be reviewed, and implement changes based on this feedback to ensure your services evolve in line with customer expectations. So there is a like concept called customer journey mapping. So what is this concept? So imagine walking in your customer's shoes. So imagine you yourself as a customer. So when you like decided to buy a product, so what are all the like process you follow? So that's called customer journey mapping. So first you will like decide, you will search for the product. So once you find the like the best product which suits you, so what you will do is you will place an order for the product, you check for the price, you will compare the price with like the other company's product, and then finally you come to a decision, and like pay for the product, or no, first buy the product and then pay for it. Then you use it, and after some time you have like a query on the product. So you call the customer service agent, get the solution, and like work on it, and like yes, your product is working again. Or the second way, the product is not working again, you make a call, and this time no, the company is directly sending the service agents for repairing or no to make ready the product. So this is called customer journey mapping. So this journey of a customer will be mapped in the organizations like software. So the moment you have started like you have made the purchase, that is the moment you have like sent an order, placed the order. So from that point the customer journey mapping starts from the organization's point of view. So they would be having a complete record of like when you have made your first order, when it was delivered to you, how many quantity was delivered to you, when was your second order, and regarding the first order, what feedback you gave, or regarding that first order, did you call the any customer service like people or the agent for getting any solution, for rectifying any problem? So everything will be like readily available in the organization's database. So complete the journey about the customer like how they have how what is their ordering pattern, how much they are spending like for a particular order, and in what intervals they are buying that particular product or different product. So based on that, the customer's buying pattern, their buying style can be completely analyzed and understood by the organization. So this is the new trend like which the organization follows, the customer journey mapping. So next is understanding all customer touch points. So where and all you can like keep in touch with the customer. First is pre-purchase. So through like extensive advertisements, through social media messages and advertisements, websites and reviews. So before even the customer purchases the product, you're like getting into touch with them. You don't know who are all going to be your customers, but still you're trying to cover a like a mass like a customer mass. Second thing is purchase. So while purchase is being made, so sales interactions happen, the checkout process is done, the billing process done, payment through payment gateways, you're getting in touch with the customer. And finally, post purchase. That is, like after delivery of the product, you're like contacting the customer by checking, like whether, like their the product is good, to check whether the product is good, whether the the service was good, what was the like feedback about, about the product from the customer. So you do some support calls, you do some follow up calls, send emails, or you get like some return calls. So through these aspects, no, like directly or indirectly, you're understanding, no, the customer touch point. So in these ways, you can be in touch with the customer. So map those touch points, no, like so that it reveals where the experience delights or disappoints the customer. Identify the pain points as well. So long times to queries, long response times to queries, no, it no creates a great pain in the customer. So when you call the customer service agent, you are made to wait for too long, even to hear the no the first voice of a service agent. Obviously, no, like that, no, like leads to some dissatisfaction, right? To a great dissatisfaction, not some dissatisfaction. See whether you're getting the solution or not, no, that's a secondary thing. But what as a customer, as a consumer, what we expect is we buy the product, we pay the price for the product. We know like we're trying to use it, it's not working out for us, we don't know how to use it, we have a problem in using the product, we are trying to call the customer service agent, but we are made to wait for no like so long. So we are not getting the solution, no, to the problem what we are facing. No, like obviously we get frustrated, right? Because we have spent our money, not only money, we have spent our time, we have spent our energy, in purchasing the product, right? So long response time, no, like to queries, no, it leads to no like greater paid, no, in customers. Complicated checkout procedures. So finally, you have decided to purchase. Now you want to pay the price and no like check out from the retail market or from the online market, whatever it is. But no, it's a long procedure for you to know like make the checkout. So obviously you get no like tired and irritated because you want to know I'm ready to pay the price. Why the company is no like dragging me like this, no making me wait for so long, no to buy the product. So the complicated and complex checkout procedures, no, so that also gives a lot of pain to the customers. Inconsistent service across channels. So which channels? All the marketing channels, whether it's through retail, online retail, or offline retail, or through distributors, you're buying the product. That doesn't matter. But if there is an inconsistent service, no, obviously it creates a pain. And finally, lack of personalization or empathy, because the company is not, no, like throwing the product to you. They have to deliver the product. They shouldn't be throwing the product. They shouldn't be pushing the product to you. They have to know deliver the product, hand over the product to you, so that no the complete responsibility of the product, the ownership of the product is being transferred from the company to you. That is no to the consumer. So no, there should be a personalization, there should be an empathy, there should be a professionalism followed, no, in handing over the responsibility, handing over the whole ownership. but if there is a lack of personalization, lack of empathy, lack of professionalism, obviously you feel so bad about it. So through mapping, you uncover these weak links and understand why customers drop off or disengage. So that's why, customer mapping is so important. Customer journey mapping, so that's so important for an organization. How can you enhance the experiences of a customer? So streamline processes to reduce customer effort. Don't make the customer spend their energy too much. So when they are calling, don't make them speak for a very long time, because you have to understand immediately. As the customer speaks out, as the customer sends some information about the problem they are facing, you should be so professional that you have to understand what is the customer problem actually. So if you're not getting it, if you're not understanding what happens, the customer will be speaking again and again, trying to define the problem. So don't make the customer put more effort in resolving the problem. It's you have to, that is your organization has to put more effort in resolving the problem. So if you're doing that, yes, there is a custom experience, enhancing experience happens. Empower frontline staff with the right tools and training. So frontline staff, that is the first person who was the customer is contacting, the service agents. First they should be experienced. They shouldn't be some fresher. You shouldn't be enjoy and you shouldn't be having a fresher attend the call. Before the freshers attend the call, you have to empower them with proper tools, resources, and training. So make them know like skillful in all those areas, and then let them know attend the customer reviews and calls. So empower the frontline staff with the right tools and techniques. Personalize experiences using data and insights. So you have this customer journey mapping, right? So with that, no, you can gather all the data. That is when was no like when the customer has first purchased a product, what was the customer feedback. So you have all those historical data no about the customer. So you with that historical data no personalize the experience, buying experience to the customer. You can send a message, right? Like hi, if the customer name is Arun, you can send a message like hi Arun, no like it has been a year no since you have got this product. Now we have the newer version, and since you're our first customer no like uh, we have a good discount for you. So by addressing the customer by name, no, that's to a personalization. Okay, so go on with personalization. And finally, innovate with customer friendly technology. So whatever technology the customer is comfortable with, nor your company is comfortable with, but the customers are comfortable with. So go for that customer friendly technology. Nowadays, no, like mostly the feedbacks are given through WhatsApp, and even they don't have to know like give in a descriptive type. Now it has become so easy for giving a feedback. Like all you have to do is know like click on the stars, or know like good, bad, not so good, not so bad. So such kind of know like simpler feedbacks have come. You don't have to know like type in anything. You don't have to type about the service agent. You have don't have to type about know like how long you waited. Nothing. So all you have to do is know like just give the know like the star rating or the number rating, that is no like 8 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. Or you can know like go with no like clicking on few images, so the company will understand, okay, so that is your satisfactory level in getting the customer service. So with these strategies no like you can enhance the customer service experience. So customer journey mapping is not an one time task, because with that you are going to know like do many things no like that is many strategies can be no like implemented, which benefits the customer as well as benefits your organization. So how to make no all these achievable? That is no through cross functional collaboration. So what is cross functional? That is no like with whom you can collaborate, so that no your company gives the best customer service. With whom and all you can collaborate in the market. First thing, have collaboration with your customer, with your consumer. Have a good collaboration. So if the consumer customer wants to have a no wants to know like resolve a problem, they need a solution to the problem, they want to contact you. So give them no like the best way to know contact your organization. Don't give them with no something complex no which so that no like they get their time is wasted. Don't do that. So give them the best know like way, a technology, no, so that they can immediately contact you. That's no like a toll free number, or no like email. Email also now it is being outdated. A toll free number to call, no like through WhatsApp, and through any no like a social media platform. So give them the best technology, no best way no to contact the customer service of the company. So, and let's see, like why it matters. Misinformation and unmet expectations, like that can be completely avoided, because if that is not followed, it will lead to misinformation. Because the the reason why you're like selling a product to the consumer, like giving a product to the consumer, so that may be for a particular reason, but the customer may like misinterpret the like the information or the advertisement given by your company, and may think the product is for some other use. So that's why like they get confused what to do with the product or what to do with the service. So misinformation and unmet expectation that leads to like a bad customer service. So to avoid that, you have to know like have a cross-functional collaboration. And delays in service or delivery, yes, it leads to a bad service. Frustrations and loss of trust leads to a bad service. So with whom and all you can create a cross-functional collaboration, first with the customers and then with the marketing channels, that is through the retailers, because your company distributes your products, sells the products to the consumers and customers through these marketing agents only. Hardly very companies sell the products directly to their consumers. Mostly it goes through any like second party or third party providers, and through any middlemen or any through marketing channels. So have collaboration with those marketing channels, have collaboration with your suppliers, that is the suppliers of the materials for your product, because only if the quality is maintained in the supplies in which they provide, so you will, the final product will have a good quality, right? If the base product is having a good quality, the final product obviously will be having a good quality. So ask your suppliers, the vendors of the materials, the components, who supplies all these things to your company, so that your company makes it as a full product, a complete product. So ask them to provide the best supplies, the best resources, the best materials, so that your company provides a, that is manufactures a non-defective product at the final stage. And key areas of collaboration. First is have it in marketing and sales. Ensure campaigns reflect what sales can deliver. And sorry, align messaging and targeting strategies. Sales operations, sales plus operations. So what this collaboration will do, synchronize inventory, delivery timelines, and service commitments. And the third collaboration, operations plus customer service. What this will do is share real-time updates, handle escalation smoothly, and close the feedback loop. First, let's see what is marketing and sales, how this collaboration will work out. Ensure campaigns reflect what sales can deliver. So, best marketing strategy plus best sales strategy. So, what it can do is it can deliver the best sales. So, by aligning the messaging and targeting the strategies. Then the second one, sales plus operations. So, what this can do is synchronize the inventory. So, operations will be handling the inventory, so all the inventory which has been converted into a full product will be handled by the sales team, right? So there would be a synchronize in the inventory so that there would not be any, like leftover stock or dead stock happening. And delivery timelines can be met and service commitments can be met. And operations plus customer service. So what this collaboration can do is it can share the real-time updates, that is the customer journey mapping, and handle escalation smoothly. So in case if the customer calls for any query, it can be like handled in a smooth manner, and close the feedback loop. So breaking the silos, how to do it? So how you can do it? Like share the goals, align the customer satisfaction, not just individual KPIs. Usually for a company's success, the KPIs or like these KPIs matter. That is the key performance indicators. So the company will be like continuously analyzing the performance metrics of each and every department or each and every aspect of the company. So not only that has to be taken into consideration, but the customer satisfaction, that also is a KPI which has to be taken into consideration to analyze whether the company has really succeeded in providing the best customer service or not. And then open communication has to be there, regular cross department meetings, shared platforms, and joint planning and joint discussion has to be done in the organization. So if it is going to be sales, it doesn't mean only the sales people have to carry the all the burden of like making the profit. No, because if the product is not a defective product, not a much demanded product, like then obviously there is no like means for there is no way for the salespersons like to push the product into the market, because obviously the customer is not going to like it, because it's an off trend product, it's not a much demanded product. Like what is the main reason? Because the company, the management has failed to analyze the demand pattern, demand of the market, for the upcoming season. They failed to recognize the demand. They failed to recognize the current trend in the market. So because of that, the sales team couldn't perform. The sales team couldn't like sell the product. So that should be an open communication. That should be a collaboration between, no, like all these departments, all these, no, like aspects within the organization. Technology integration, use unified CRMs. Nowadays, almost all the companies are using SAP, the minimum version of SAP or CRM or no, like ERP, no, like whatever it is, no, because that helps to know like streamline the operations without any confusion, and it helps to avoid any physical documentation, so everything is no like digitally maintained. So better go with no like CRMs and no like softwares like CRMs, no, for better streamlining of operations. And customer centric mindset. Make every decision with the end user experience in mind. Whatever decision the company is going to make, the final thing is no like the customer satisfaction. So keep that in point and no like make every decision. So what are the future trends no in customer service management? After that, no, after now, after this 2025, it's actually happening in 2025. But again, no, like coming days, no, what's going to be the trend no in customer service? First one is more personalization will be happening, and maybe the companies will know like get to know the members of the family. Like yes, that is possible. Now the company has started addressing no like the anniversary and no the birthday celebrate. I mean the birthdays and everything. No, like they've started no uh, like uh, like identifying and like appreciating the customer for all these matters. They're trying to get personalized. So what happens is in the future it will be become more, as a family, like the organization will know like identify them as a family, not as an individual consumer. They can get all the family, families information, the members information, and they can even address no, hi Arun, it's time to buy like say diapers for your child. The last purchase was no like 2 to 3 months ago, so it was no like for say 100 diapers. Now you may require more for your first child, and then they can even know address the child's name. So yeah, this can happen. More personalization will be happening, and omni-channel service. That is no like already know that nowadays companies are using many channels for no like giving best service. Then it will become even more channels will be made use, and self-service models. So now the customers nowadays the customers don't know like many in a few organizations you can see customers don't have to know wait for a very long time to get the queries resolved. There are many self-service models available, troubleshooting models available, no, so that they themselves can know get the solutions. It would become more because of the implementation of the technology. And preparing for evolving customer behaviors. So customer behaviors, no, it keeps on evolving. Previous in those days, no, usually the trend happens once in a year, once in 2 years. But now the trend is happening every week. Every week a new trend is coming up. Every month a new trend is coming up. So preparing for evolving consumer behavior. So that will become more, and use of technology will become no even more. Now most of the companies have started using the technology, many companies, but no, in future it will become even more, and more technologies will be used. Maybe like for servicing one type of customer, one particular technology can be used, and for another set of customers, maybe another technology can be used. It's not going to be the same for no like all the customers, even the technology, no. So that will not be the same for no all the customers. So these may be the future trends, no, which is going to happen in customer service. So personalization. So beyond your customer, there is no that's what I've been discussing. So instead of no addressing no hi Arun, have you or you planning to buy the product once again, and even more moving. Going no more beyond that, no going for more personalization. So that's going to happen, and omni channel is no be everywhere they are. That is wherever there is a no chance for no making the individual as your consumer, as your customer. So that's going to happen. And So how to prepare for the future? An organization, no, like how they can no prepare for the future. So by using adaptive strategy, agile strategy, and awareness strategy. So what is adaptive? Adaptive and agile is no like more or like one. So adaptive is like adapting to the new trend, new technology, adapting to the the changes in the customer's behavior, changes in the customer's buying pattern, their mind, their psychology, their attitude, the values they have, everything. So being adaptive to that. Okay, so instead of going for conventional products, so whatever the consumers want now, the company should be readily able to provide that. So to be adaptive, no, like yeah, you have to go for that. Agile, keep on no accepting the changes, implement in your product, implement in your organization, implement in the service, and implement in the information and technology. So whatever is no happening outside, that is the trend right now, because that's going to make the no the things no much easier for the organization, and not only for the organization, for the consumers as well. So to make things much easier, go for agile strategies. Okay. And then finally, awareness. Always have an awareness about the market. Always have an awareness about your consumer base. So use all the tools, all the technologies available for this. Don't hesitate to invest in those technologies. If you cannot know like buy the whole technology, at least invest in the basic technology. If you're not able to know like buy the whole ERP software no for streamlining the process, so get at least no the basic version, the SAP, or no like a standalone version of the CRM or whatever. So but there is no other way, no other go, you have to implement the technology for making the things much easier, not only for the organization, not only for the service agents, but for the consumers and customers as well. So that's how you can create a memorable customer experience. So positive customer service experience leads to higher retention rate. The customer you can retain in your organization. And business should strive to go above and beyond for customers, making them feel valued. So make the personalization, no, like keep on making the personalization so that the customer feels no, they are valued in the organization, no, like they have become the part of the organization. And personalized touches, timely follow-ups, and thoughtful gestures can transform a simple transaction into a long-term relationship. And always remember, satisfied customers become brand advocates. So key qualities that turn customer service from a mediocre to memorable. How can you make them? So though when we are saying no, like personalization, use empathy, be professional, but how can you make it? So what are all the guidelines no to attract the customer, to make the customer stay with your organization for a longer time? So let's see. Knowing the product. When customers reach out for assistance from a business, they want to be met with a representative who knows what they are talking about and can offer further insight into the product or service. This is what we call as professionalism. So know about the product, know about the technology, know about the customer who is calling you for no getting a solution, and know about the solution. So if you know all these things, because you got a training, proper training, because you're aware about this, because you were aware about the technology, so you can give an excellent customer service. Immediately, instantly, you can give the solution to the customer. So the customer will be happy. So knowing the product. Then going the extra mile. That is no customer support teams that go above and beyond what is expected of them, reinforce brand loyalty by creating relationships with customers that extend beyond just doing business. So go an extra mile. Extra mile is no like you can greet the customer. You can no ask the service agents. No, you can train the service agents by no like greeting the customer. How are you doing? How is your day today, sir? So if the customer is so no like irate and no like very angry, you empathetic terms can be no like can be spoken by the agents. Like, I can understand your problem. If I am in your place, I would also feel the same. So these are the things, no, which gives more personalization, which may, like calm down the customer, calm down an irate customer. So train the agents and, like train the service department, no, on these personalization aspects. So going by an extra mile. So once the call is complete, once the query is complete, when the communication is, like coming to an end, again you can greet the customer like having a nice day. Hope we have, like resolved your issue. Don't worry, this will not happen again in the future. So all these, like empathetic words, no. So it adds value to the communication, and it gives a, like a personalization, no, with the customer. Providing omni-channel support, offering support via phone, via email, via live chat, through any social media allows you to stay connected with more customers and gives consumer customers the opportunity to use a communication channel that works best for them. Again, not best for the company, but which is best for the consumers. So whichever way they are comfortable in giving the feedback, or no, like contacting the service agents, contacting the service, no, the service management of the company. So they should be, no, like allowed to do it. They should be. It should be easy for them, no, to contact the organization. So you have to provide such kind of, no, like platform or a support. Giving back to the community. Companies that place importance on making an impact on their community show that they care about more than just filling quotas and making money. Going for, no, like sustainable packaging, sustainable packing, and, no, like timely delivery. All these, no, like it's giving back to the community. So from the company's point, you're making sure you're not polluting the environment. You're not, no, like creating a, no, like leaving a carbon imprint, no, on the, no, like in the environment. So this and all, no, will give a, no, like goodwill to the company, will create a goodwill to the company. It gives a, no, like the all the, no, like the other stakeholders, no, like they will have a good perspective about your organization. So that can be done. And finally, asking for a feedback. Customer feedback isn't always delivered with rainbows and sunshine, but companies that put in an effort to ask feedback and then take the steps needed to enhance their product or service are more likely to keep customers coming back for more. Additionally, 91% of consumers are more likely to use a business that has positive reviews. We actually do that, right? So when we want to know purchase a, know like a product online, we usually see the rating given by other customers, what feedback they had given about the product. So that's where, no, the feedback matters. So ask feedback from the customer. If at all the customer has given a negative feedback, try to identify where the problem has occurred, where the mistake has happened, whether it is in transportation of the product, or whether it is, like a storage section of the product before delivering, or whether it was in packaging section of the, like a packaging section when the product was being packed or packaged, or whether within the product itself, because the base product, the base material, no, it is not of good quality. So try to rectify the error wherever it has happened. Identify the error and try to rectify the error. Make sure the mistake is not happening again and you're not losing any customer. That's why, no, customer feedback is more and more important. Even though if it is a negative feedback, the company should be open to it. And finally, as a conclusion, so what we have learned is effective customer service management is pivotal in today's competitive landscape. So if a company wants to thrive in the market, not only it should be, like giving out the new products, not because of that it's going to, like sustain, but no, because of providing a good customer service. Now, when we speak about service, customer service, what is a customer service? So it is something, no, additional benefit a customer is getting along with the product. How to use the product, what is the product about, and know like what is how it is going to help them, what is the shelf life of the product, for how long the customer can use the product, after using how it has to be discarded. If it has lost its shelf life, what has to be done to the product? How it can be safely discarded? Who can use the product? Few products only adults can use. Few products only children can use. Who can use the product? And know like how much is the quantity? Every details, each and every detail you provide along with the product is a service. The service comes completely free of cost, whereas the product comes with the price. Okay. So this is what services, customer services. So by understanding customer needs, enhancing communication power, empowering teams, leveraging the feedback, and creating memorable experiences, companies can significantly improve the customer satisfaction. And remember that businesses that cultivate a customer centric culture. Now, it is not market centric product or market centric culture, it's a customer centric culture in today's competitive landscape. By focusing on promptness, politeness, professionalism, and personalization, companies can build lasting relationships with their customers, ensuring long term growth and success. So we have come to the end of the session. So always remember, the customer service, no, which we are talking about. So it is not confined to a particular department or industry. So when we say a customer service for a company, uh, for an individual or an agency or a supplier, the supplier to whom the supplier is providing, no, like the products to a manufacturing concern, right? To a manufacturing plant. So for the supplier, the manufacturer is the customer. The same way, after the manufacturing is done, where the products are being sent by the manufacturers to the marketing channels, right? So for the manufacturer, who are the customers? These marketing channels, retailers, wholesalers, distributors. And from retailers, the final consumers purchase. So for the retailers, the consumers are the customers. So customers differ from no like from place to place, because it depends on who is going to be the seller. If the vendor or supplier is going to be the seller, the companies or the customers. If companies are going to sell the product, the marketing channels are the customers. And if the marketing channels are going to sell the product, the consumers or the customers. So great customer service isn't a department, it's a culture. So with this, we are ending this session. If you have any question, you can stay back and ask. I'll be here another 5 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Yes, you can ask if you have any query. Okay, so Syed Hassan has asked, can you repeat breaking silos? So it's a no like a metaphor. Breaking silos means it's a metaphor. That is no like uh, not using the conventional methods anymore. Okay, so going for something new. It's a metaphor. It's not actually a term, it's a metaphor.
Okay, mom. Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Hmm.
Okay, so with this we can close the session. I'll meet you in another session. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.